Okay, so you guys know who Bonnie Blue is, right? Now I know damn well you know who Bonnie Blue is. I bet if I go on your search history, I'm gonna find a bit of content laying around there. Okay, so long story short, Bonnie Blue is pretty much a succubus.
Why don't you say, Jesus, come into my life?
Jesus, I want you to come in me
No.
and really fill me
No.
up to the point it's
No.
dripping.
Nah, for real, she's an adult who's like rage baiting the internet. She's been like rage baiting the internet for the past like year and a half now. And now she has a record of sleeping with a lot of men. And when I say a lot of men, I mean in the thousands. I feel absolutely bad for whoever has to marry Bonnie Blue, because you know that there's some poor sap who's going to be ready and put himself on his knees to, you know, propose to Bonnie Blue or whatever when she's already on her knees. You know, giving the Gog 3000, if you will. Okay, so now the situation is Bonnie Blue went to Bali to shoot content. Now, if you're someone from the Western civilization, you're probably going to be like, okay, well, what's wrong with that? She's shooting content, who cares? Well, apparently Bali isn't really a fan of corn. So I think they like arrested Bonnie Blue and she was facing 15 years in Bali prison. We're going to read the facts and then I'm going to jump right into my opinion. Controversial adult content star Bonnie Blue has been arrested in Bali following reports she was engaging in a sex game in violation of Indonesia's strict morality and pornographic laws. The UK national, whose real name is Tia Billinger, oh that's the real name, from Stapleford, Nottinghamshire, could face a maximum sentence of 15 years and a fine of 359,448 cents if convicted. According to local media, she was detained. Crazy work, legal, but absolute degeneracy, obviously. But yeah, I think what's mostly degenerate about what she's doing is that these people are not like other porn actors. These people are actually real people. But whatever, I digress. Today, Blue's publicist shared an update with Newsweek officials. Officials are investigating the star for multiple charges and that she is due in court on Friday after making an additional statement today. I guess next time that you want to make a content in a foreign country, at least try to read about the laws when it comes to or any type of adult content so that this doesn't happen. I think this is very stupid. Now, in my personal opinion, I think 15 years for producing corn is it's a bit harsh. A fine would be totally ideal in this scenario because morally there's no victim. She didn't stab anyone, she didn't kill anyone, she didn't R-word anyone. Anyone that she has worked with has been on the legal age of consent, so like 18 plus. And in my personal opinion, I don't really see why people are hating Bonnie Blue so much. She's only a whore and she's proud of being a whore. I don't condone it, but I can't really say that it's bothering me to the point where I have to absolutely hate on Bonnie Blue or wish ill will towards Bonnie Blue, because in reality she's just fucking thousands and thousands of men. That's literally all she does. Now you can argue that her having sexual relations with men that are turning 18 can be a little bit on the predatory side. I can kind of understand the outrage behind it. I think it's kind of wild. It's still legal and it's not like she's like 52. She's only 26 or 25. Damn, she's only 2 years older than me. That's crazy. But even if she was 52, it would still fall on the legal range. I'm not saying that it's like, you know, not weird or anything, but it's not illegal and it's not like she's having intercourse with, you know, boys that are like 13 or 14. So overall, I think 15 years in prison is kind of crazy. And, you know, anyway, she's not even sentenced to 15 years. I believe she got deported anyway. Now listen, even though I don't really necessarily agree with the crucifixion of Bonnie Blue, because in reality she's just there's a lot of stars that are doing a lot of things. There's a lot of stars that are participating in you know, gangbangs and, you know, yada yada yada, you know, this and the third, and all types of degeneracy on porn sites and here and there. But she should still see the country's laws and also respect the country's laws as she enters, you know, another foreign country. And again, if she disrespects those laws, of course she should get punished. But again, 15 years is a bit crazy to me, to be honest, and I think deportation is enough. Again, with my opinion in this video, I'm not defending Bonnie Blue in the slightest, but I'm saying that her actions and her, you know, sleeping with 18 to 19-year-old men has no effect on my life whatsoever, and it shouldn't have any effect on yours. But I obviously understand how she can be seen as deplorable, and obviously I don't think that any little girl should look up to a person like Bonnie Blue. Anyways, this was my final thoughts for the video. If you guys enjoyed this video, give this a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.